President Tinubu shakes up cabinet. New faces, new roles emerge.
Mr. President and the FEC decided that all these commissions that have been created and signed by the National Assembly will be brought under the supervision of the SY Ministry of Nigerian Data, which is now redesignated as the Ministry of Regional Development.
Out of school crisis, Senate pushes for national summit to find solutions.
This is clearly the future of Nigeria, and I pray that through the national summit, the resolutions to be implemented, issues to be well highlighted.
House of Reps to investigate repeated electricity grid collapses.
This sad development is coming at a time when the Honorable Minister of Power has given assurances to the nation.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, we shall focus on cabinet reshuffle.
All right, it's no longer news, or it is trending, that the Federal Executive Council have pressed reset, dissolving the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and Ministry of Sports Development.
Indeed, Claire, this bold move came out of yesterday's FEC meeting in Abuja, a step in the President's vision to streamline governance and sharpen Nigeria's edge.
All right, so now we have a new Ministry of Regional Development tasked with guiding the Niger Delta Development Commission and, of course, other emerging development commissions, all under one roof.
And the goal? Simplify, centralize, and supercharge regional progress, cutting through red tape to boost growth. And in sports, a National Sports Commission, well, that makes a return, takes the baton, geared to drive the game on home soil and global stage.
I'm sure that's an area that will interest you, Victor.
Of course.
The National Sports Commission, like you rightly said, it's making a rebound.
Yeah.
But of course, that's not all. The FEC also merged, some ministries, Ministry of Tourism with the Ministry of Culture and Creative Economy. And this union is supposed to blend the beauty of our lands with pulse of our culture, showcasing Nigeria's rich heritage to the world.
So, welcome to Good Morning Nigeria. Today we are unpacking these sweeping changes. Absolutely. What do they mean for the nation's future? Our panel will delve very deep into the hows and whys and explore their impact on Nigeria's economy, society, and politics. I am Victor Azu.
And I'm Claire Adilabu Abdul Razak. Coming up, Victor.
Chukwudi Okolubaja, of course, will join us with the newspaper review. But first, here is Dennis Adegunloye with today's top stories. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Victor and Claire. Good morning, Nigeria. Here is the morning news. In a major review of his administration structures, President Bola Tinubu has relieved 5 ministers of their appointments, with 7 new ones nominated. This is in addition to some decisions taken at the Federal Executive Council meeting, which include realignments of some federal ministries.
All these commissions that have been created and signed by the National Assembly will be brought under the supervision of the SY Ministry of Nigerian Data, which is now redesignated as the Ministry of Regional Development. For our people over there in the Niger Delta region, I would like them to know that that has not removed anything from them. The NDDC is still very much in place, which is still under the Ministry of Regional Development, and all other such agencies are there. It's just a question of change of nomenclature.
So it's an expansion. What the Federal Executive Council has seen is the need to bring this development closer to this to the people, closer to their regions. And so there's now an integration of the function of all these commissions under the supervision of the new Ministry of Regional Development.
And President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Dr. Abdullahi Usman Bello as the new chairman of the Code of Conduct Bureau. The short ceremony was at the commencement of the Federal Executive Council meeting on Wednesday. 50-year-old Dr. Abdullahi Bello from Gombe State is a fellow of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants in the UK and a certified fraud examiner in the US. He is a PhD holder and in anti-money laundering compliance from Northumbria University, United Kingdom. Dr. Bello, who has performed roles related to anti-corruption, anti-money laundering, financial intelligence analysis, forensic accounting, financial investigation, accounting and finance, promises to bring his experience to bear as he leads the Code of Conduct Bureau. The Senate is of the view that tackling the problem of out-of-school children in Nigeria requires the convergence of stakeholders to come up with comprehensive solutions, and it has therefore adopted a resolution that a national summit on out-of-school children be convened for participation by the federal and sub-nationals.
Total turnaround for our educational philosophy in this country.
Different levels of stakeholders need to come together to fashion out a lasting solution to this.
This is clearly the future of Nigeria, and I pray that through the national summit, the resolutions to be implemented, issues to be well highlighted, and then all efforts to be made to bring this menace to an end so that our children can have a better future and not an adulthood in banditry, an adulthood in Boko Haram, an adulthood in fraud. I thank you all.
The House of Representatives has directed its Committee on Power to investigate the frequent collapse of the national grid and provide a report within 3 weeks for legislative action.
This sad development is coming at a time when the Honorable Minister of Power has given assurances to the nation of a stable power sector during the increase in power tariff.
This motion is referred to the Committee on Power for further legislative action.
A 41-year-old Canadian lady, Adrienne Munju, has been convicted and sentenced to 11 years imprisonment by a federal high court in Lagos for importing 74 parcels of Canadian Loud, a strong strain of synthetic cannabis weighing more than 35 kilograms, into Nigeria. NDLEA arrested her at Terminal 1 of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, on Thursday, 3rd of October 2024, during the inward clearance of inbound passengers at the arrival hall of the airport. The judge, however, gave the convict an option of 50 million naira fine on each of the 2 counts she was convicted of, bringing the total fine to 100 million. Chairman of the NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Bubar Marwa, retired, said the prompt conviction and sentencing of the convict, as well as the stiff penalty, will send a strong warning to foreigners and others who may be contemplating bringing illicit drugs into Nigeria. Well, those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Claire and Victor after this commercial break. Please don't go away.